Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are studying well. So children, through GK, we have had knowledge about so many different things, isn't it? Are you doing your research and finding more information? And are you sharing it with your friends and family too? Okay, so children, there are certain structures or buildings that are so unique, that are so different, isn't it? And when you look at them, you really are amazed. So let's look at some of the amazing architecture. Okay, so let's read about these amazing architecture. Let's talk about these buildings which are a beautiful work of architecture. Okay, and they are so unique, one of a kind. So let's talk about it. The first one is known as the Capital Gate, and it is in Abu Dhabi, UAE. It is one of the tallest buildings in the city. The Capital Gate has been certified by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's furthest leaning man-made tower. Okay, the building leans 18 degrees, 4 times more than the leaning tower of Pisa. So the structure of this building is as though it is leaning. So it is leaning towards 18 degrees. Okay, now the next one, it is the Crooked House, which is at Staffordshire, United Kingdom. So if you look at the picture, doesn't it look crooked? See? With one end of the bar 4 feet lower than the other end. Okay, the Crooked House pub has certainly earned its moniker. The difference in height is due to ground movements caused by mining in the region. So there is a lot of mining that happens in this region called Staffordshire, and because of which, one part of this house has gone inside. Okay, so it is like 4 feet deeper than the other side, and that's why it looks crooked. Okay, and it is like a pub. Okay, it's a pub over there, right? Next is the Piano House, which is at Anhui, China. Okay, the name is self-explanatory. The building is shaped like a giant piano with a grand glass violin for an entrance. The open top of the piano serves as a canopy for the home's roof terrace. So it's such a beautiful work of architecture. See the way it is, they've kept an open top just like a grand piano is. Alright, the next one is the Palace of the Parliament, which is at Bucharest, Romania. Built during the era of the Soviet Union. This Stalinist symbol is the second largest administrative building in the world. It's so large that it can even be seen from space. So it's one of the largest, it's the second largest administrative building in the world. Next is the Turning Torso. Okay, so if you look at it, torso means the upper portion. So if you look at this building, the upper portion of it is like it is turning. Okay, it is twisted. So it is this building is at Malmö, Sweden. Designed by Santiago Calatrava, the Turning Torso is the tallest residential building in all of Sweden. From the bottom to the top, the building twists a full 90 degrees. So it's a beautiful thing, okay, and they are so unique. Imagine the creativity of the person who's made it, isn't it? Okay, next is the Antilia, which is in Mumbai, Bharat. The world's first billion-dollar home. Antilia is owned by Bharatiya businessman Mukesh Ambani, although he and his family have never actually moved in full time, even though construction was completed in 2010. So this is where the most richest person of our country lives. That's called the Antilia. Okay. Next is Kunsthaus. Okay, this is at Graz, Australia. The Kunsthaus is a contemporary art museum with a biomorphic shape that stands out against the traditional architecture of the surrounding building. So if you look at this structure, it is so different and it is right amidst all the traditional architecture of the surrounding buildings, and this is built in Austria. So if you look at these European countries, generally all the houses you will see they all look similar. That's how the traditional culture was, and now with the modernization and new things coming up, it is changing. Okay, Next is the Heder Aliye Cultural Center. It's at Baku, Azerbaijan. Okay, designed by world famous architect Zaha Hadid. This recent construction has been described as a real-world implementation of the principles behind the Mobius Strip. Okay, the next one is the Rugyong Hotel, which is in Pyongyang, North Korea. North Korea's attempt to build an imposing hotel as a symbol of their power has gone awry. Okay, with the Rugyong Hotel still empty and incomplete after over 25 years of construction. So this building has taken almost 25 years of construction and yet it is still incomplete. Okay, maybe because of the lot of rivalry between North Korea and South Korea, and that has not got completed yet. Okay, next is Longaberger headquarters, which is at Newark, Ohio, USA. Because of its work selling baskets and other accessories, the Longaberger company headquarters is designed in the shape of a giant wooden basket. So this particular company which is there, Longaberger, okay, they are into making baskets. So they have made their headquarter building which is in the shape of a basket. Okay. The handles are even heated to prevent ice forming and causing destruction or injury to the rest of the building and employees. So when they make these different architectures, they take so many things into consideration, like the climate, the suitability of it, the area where it is going to be built, so many different things. And yet, look at the creativity. They have come up with such unique structures and such a beautiful work of architecture for all of us. So, isn't it amazing to know about all these things? So, now quickly reread all these things and do find more information about them.